Hey everyone, it's your buddy Crypto Profit back with another video, and today we're going to be taking a quick look at Elrond. So right now we do see about 163.55 on the price point for Elrond, about a 16.75% increase in the last 24 hours. If we take a look at the last week, about a 10% increase, but the last month is the very, very large 92.36% increase. A lot going on with Elrond, obviously great utility and use cases provided by Elrond, and we're going to talk about EGLD in a way that a lot of people haven't been looking at in a while. There's a lot of news to kind of cover today, a lot of hype that is surrounding Elrond, and a lot of people predicting that the price will continue to increase. The market cap right now at $2.9 billion. The volume in the last 24 hours sitting at 107.2 million. And we are continuing, like I said, to see retail as well as institutional investors getting involved with Elrond. I do want to take a look, though, at really the market before we take a look a little bit farther. So if we go to the prices on the crypto or Coinbase itself, we are seeing these not in American dollars or US dollars. So it's going to be kind of hard to actually judge. But if we click into Bitcoin, you can see that Bitcoin did struggle earlier today. It's still below 48K. And if we actually take a look at the last week, we saw it actually go down all the way to 46K a couple times, and now continuing on this kind of decrease from that what was 49.2K last night. So just absolutely crazy volatility in the market right now, and I think we're going to continue to see some crazy prices with Elrond. And I want to keep you guys up to date with so many other altcoins as well as Elrond, so make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn notifications on to stay up to date with Elrond, like I said, as well as so many other altcoins across the space, whether it be Cardano, Chainlink, Polkadot, Stellar Lumens, and like I said, so many out there. So let's get started with some of the news. So the first thing we see, an important step forward today. Elrond EGLD is now fully integrated with leading digital custody provider Copper HQ. Copper is used by 40 exchanges and 300 institutional asset managers who can now integrate Elrond technology and assets. This is absolutely huge, and this was actually put out today. So we're seeing, just big things continually to come in. This, like I said, I want to jump into the article itself just a little bit here today. So it talks about we're excited to announce EGLD tokenized assets issued on Elrond network can now be safeguarded using Copper's asset custody and secure settlement services. Copper multi-award-winning custody solution harnesses the security of MPC or multi-party computation technology. Their services and technology are tried and tested across 250 digital assets and more than 40 exchanges in use, more than 300 institutional asset managers as well. So absolutely huge. They have what the Elrond CEO said. So Elrond CEO or network CEO said, best-in-class digital asset custody services are essential for making the rapidly expanding Elrond ecosystem accessible to more institutional actors, markets, geographies, and with Copper as a robust custodian for assets on the Elrond network, a new growth chapter is ready to begin for the internet scale blockchain. So I do think Elrond has a lot of capabilities, a lot of big things coming in the upcoming months ahead. We're going to talk about Elrond quite a bit on the channel. So if you guys, like I said, want to stay up to date, you know what to do. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. As we go to the next article, we're going to see, as it's actually the same article there, but let's go to the next article. It's actually going to be talking about the last week in EGLD. So this is actually the weekly summary that Elrond does a great job at putting out every week. So Elrond integrated by Neo banking platform, BlockBank app. We have the Banga app live on mainnet and the new Elrond Launchpad Chain Boost, also by Chain Guardians. And the, like I said, weekly summary by Elrond was just put out at 3:45 a.m. today. So this is all great new information on the weekly report. But we see build smart contracts with no code with MyWish platform. Smart contracts obviously being a big deal across so many different ecosystems. It's very, very great to see that, no coding is actually needed to build these smart contracts with MyWish platform. They also have the new staking provider Audit One as well as Persistence One. So two great not audit providers, but staking providers. And we see the milestones achieved: 723K accounts, 7.5 million transactions, 12.06 million EGLD staked. We also have the Mayor stake statistics. So 1.72 million EGLD staked, 59,000 plus people. That's a massive amount of people obviously taking advantage of staking in EGLD, and it's only going to continue to grow, like I said, with more retail as well as institutional investors taking advantage of EGLD. I do want to talk a little bit about the unique innovations such as smart accounts with their ability to store a large number of data points, make the Elrond network an unstoppable internet microservices engine. So this week in obviously Elrond, we saw just a few of these things, and they have them mentioned here. Smart contracts are a little bit smaller and via Rust framework improvements. We had the Mayor exchange that we talked about, better data management with Redux, and then also the mainnet upgrade RC testing. So a lot of cool things taking place, like I said, on the Elrond, really in the Elrond ecosystem altogether. We also see accelerating adoption. So Elrond EGLD, EST, or really ESDT tokens to be fully integrated into the AI-powered DeFi and asset management neobanking platform. So this is one of the, articles we talked about, or little, I guess, segments in that weekly update that we talked about, just, continuing to show utility improvements to this coin altogether. And we see here a new staking provider joining the Elrond network, and we already talked about this as well. Persistence One and Audit One have joined the Elrond ecosystem as a staking provider and DeFi builder, continuing, like I said, to build on the ecosystem, and utility continues to improve with that. And then we saw the MyWish platform, zero code SC creation, smart contract creation platform will integrate Elrond, enabling anyone to build and run dApps at internet scale. Obviously, accessibility, and just really the ease of use is going to be something that a lot of people love about Elrond, and they're making it very, very easy to make that happen. So I do want to jump into what would be the Elrond website, elrond.com. Remember, guys, I'm not a financial advisor, so always do your own research before investing, but Elrond is looking very, very sharp, really sharp and solid. We're seeing just big things all across the board. The internet and scale blockchain is live, so you can actually buy EGLD, stake now. They talk about their validators, developers, businesses, investors, and ambassadors. You can also see they're massively scalable, secure, and efficient, and developer friendly. So very, very easy to start staking and really earn those rewards. Like I said, very, very easily to do. You can actually hit stake now, and it'll bring you over to the staking and how to actually get started. I do want to jump though back on over to the price chart of Elrond. Like I said, EGLD is one of those coins that we've been following for a little while on the channel, but we haven't done too many videos on. So I definitely want to start covering Elrond in a little bit more fashion. Obviously, with this most recent increase, a lot more interest in Elrond. So we're going to start probably, like I said, covering it a little bit more into detail, in depth, weekly, hopefully at the very, very least, maybe daily. So Elrond, like I said, one of those coins I believe has a lot of potential in the long-term future as well as the short-term. And because of that, I think we're going to see continual increases in Elrond, kind of following Solana's footsteps. And we've seen this, with Polkadot in the past, as well as, just some of those ecosystems that are continuing to grow. So Elrond, I do believe in the next, really by the end of the bull market part 2, we're going to see a massive push for a new all-time high. But before the bull market part 2, I think we are going to see a push to about $250 to $300 by the end of the year. That's going to be a price target that a lot of us would love to see hitting above that all-time high that we had back in April 11th at 8 p.m. I think that's, like I said, well within range, really, as we see 245.56 on the April 11th at 8 p.m. mark. I think by the end of the bull market part 2, we could easily see Elrond pushing $400 to $500 at the very, very least, and definitely possible to see much more than that. I do want to say, guys, I always try to give you, conservative, realistic, reasonable price predictions. So thank you guys again for tuning in. And like I said, if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on, and like the video. I'll see you guys all in the next one.